Alright guys, here we are, match 1 of the league, playing the Heartless Summoning Eldrazi list. Keep in mind, I have not played this iteration of the deck. I have played black-red and black-blue versions of the modern Eldrazi list, but I have not played this mono-black version running the full 4 Eye of Ugins, nor have I tried Heartless Summoning. So bear with me. Hopefully I don't make too many mistakes in this first game. But we'll see. Typically leagues fire fairly quickly as far as the matches go. So we'll see how this one goes. In the meantime, I've got a whole new setup here. Got a new mic stand. And if you aren't familiar with the Higher Standards podcast, we are a podcast that talks strictly about Standard. You can check us out on any of your preferred podcasting apps. You can find us on iTunes. We're also hosted on the MTG Cast network. So go ahead and check those out. Well, while we're waiting, since apparently matches aren't firing too quick, you can also check out my movie review podcast called Project VCR. We go back mostly and review older movies, give them kind of a modern day look, and we grade them at the end. We've done a lot of different movies. We've done Back to the Future, we've done Psycho, we did Return of the Jedi recently, and we even stepped into newer movies and we reviewed Star Wars The Force Awakens. So go ahead and check that out. It's a fun show. It's myself and my partner Doug. We just, again, have fun talking about old movies. Our very first episode was Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome, as we were getting ready for that new Mad Max Fury Road movie. We've done some more obscure movies like The Hitcher from the 1980s. Done a lot of 80s movies. In fact, one of Doug's complaints was how many 80s movies we've done. So, still waiting for this round 1 opponent. Did not think this would take this long, or I wouldn't have started recording yet. It's January 9th, 2016. The Star City Open is going on right now in, I don't remember where, but it's their second modern weekend in a row. So we'll see if any more of these modern Eldrazi lists make a splash at these tournaments. Last week we had one black-white Eldrazi list make top 16 of the Open. It did not crack top 8, but still it was enough to start getting the people excited. The prices for some of these cards have been skyrocketing. Thankfully, I had most of these cards before the spike because I saw this deck starting to hit about a month ago in Magic Online, and yeah, it did not take very long for it to take off. So, okay, we've got a match here. Let's get it started. I will play first. And I will mulligan. That's unkeepable. Pretty sure that's unkeepable as well. Alright, I think I have to keep this one and then just kind of hope. Yeah, we'll keep this and we'll scry. I'm going to bottom Kozilek's Channeler. I can't cast him right now. So, and I'm sure my opponent sees my first play and is like, mother. Unless I'm playing the mirror. Either way, I feel really far behind right now. I mean, having a mold of 5 kind of sucks. Alright, so I'm playing Zoo. I could have swore I bottomed that. I bottomed that, right? Puts a card on the bottom. Yep. Of course, Mortuary Mire comes in tapped. That's very unfortunate. Not looking good, ladies and gentlemen. I think my best hope right now is to top an untapped land that's not Eye of Ugin, so I can still Inquisition him and crack Expedition Map. And then go into Conduit next turn. It's looking pretty ugly for me right now. Sure is taking his time, though. Was kind of hoping he was stuck on mana for a second there. Yeah, I'm probably just dead, but we'll see how it goes. Maybe he's got a whole handful of lands and I can take one of his only threats with Inquisition. The real crappy thing is, no matter what, I'm going to have to play Inquisition next turn. Ugh. Jeez. So... oh, man. See, this is tough. I think I'm going to have to go get either an Eye or another Eldrazi Temple. An Eldrazi Temple. Because that at least gives me the opportunity to cast a big creature next turn. I'm taking 6, going down to 11. He's probably got a Bolt, which will take me down to 8. Yeah, I have to go get a land, which really sucks. Do we grab a Temple or do we grab an Eye? I think we grab an Eye. Yeah. And then just hope he doesn't just kill me next turn, which is quite the possibility, because he could go Bolt now, take me to 14. Next turn, a Tarkus Command, which would do 8, 9, 10, 11. It would keep me alive for one turn, but then I'd only be able to cast one blocker anyway. So I would imagine I'm done for in this game. I've been seeing these Naya Blitz decks everywhere lately too. At my LGS, online, they're almost too good, honestly. So if he's got a Tarkus Command, I think I'm dead. So that would be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, if he's got a Tarkus Command, I'm done. There it is. So, Modern's not a turn 3 format, you say? Could have fooled me. Alright. So let's see. Vampiric Link for sure. Languish for sure. All's Dust takes too long. This is interesting. I almost think I need to go off the Heartless Summoning. Yeah, I'm going to go off Duresses. And maybe go off the Heartless Summonings. Or maybe... maybe the maps. Yeah, we'll go off the maps, see how that works out. I mean, I'm tempted to try and make room for the Spell Skites also. I just kind of want everything else. Ugh. I think I'll take the Heartless Summonings out when I'm on the draw. Assuming I find a way to win this game, which is highly unlikely right now. Can anyone just give themselves a name? WOTC underscore whatever, whatever. I mean, could I just go in there and just go WOTC underscore J Roscom? Ugh, God. These opening hands are the worst. Alright, this is my best shot. Alright, put that on top. I'm really low on the threats, but I can pull a card from his hand, Vampiric Link next turn, and then that'll... Really? Alright, we're going to hit the guide. Then, of course, you can go burning tree, but... yeah. At least you can't give him haste right now.
Busy?
Yes.
Oh. Over here.
Yes.
Sorry. I just wanted to know what my game case was.
Your game case? I have not seen it. Have you had it recently?
No, it's been left in the mom's room.
I'll come inside in a few minutes. How's my son Robert? He's having a sleepover later. Can't find his Nintendo DS game case. I'll go help him in a second. So now we're going to go burning tree into something, if anything. My hope is to pull a Eye of Ugin. But if nothing else, I mean, I can Vampiric Link one of the burning trees. Really? Must be nice. So we're going to nullify one of these guys. And then next turn I can cast Channeler. The turn after I can cast Sower. I know he's got the vines or whatever it is. Kind of hoping he burns it now. So, I mean, once again, am I just dead? Alright, if I go Heartless... I could cast Channeler, but I mean, I can cast him anyway and not have to have Heartless Summoning now, so we're just going to cast him. The crappy thing is he's got Vines. What does Vines do again? Alright, so it's +4/+4 if he pays the kicker. So he's got to pay 2 green for it. So, I mean, I'm going to block one of the burning trees. He'll probably Vines to... Well, the good thing is before I block, I'll know what my next card is. Or I'll know I'll at least have a land in hand. Okay, so I can cast Oblivion Sower next turn. So I will go ahead and block one of the burning trees. He's probably going to die. Okay, so he's going to use it to kill my guy and not do the damage to me, which I'd kind of rather have happen. Ooh. Okay. If I go Heartless Summoning. Spellskite's free. Okay, well, let's go Eye first. And Heartless Summoning would cause Oblivion Sower to be 2. So I could cast them both. So hold on, let's do Oblivion Sower first in case we get some lands. So 2. Oh no, wait. Hang on. We can't do that. We can't do them both. Fudge. But I didn't say fudge. We'll be cracking that. Alright, well, I got 2 blockers out. Don't know what he's got. A Vampiric Link off the top would be nice. Yeah, a lot of things would be nice. Can I cast Ulamog? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 short to cast an Ulamog. If he attacks here, I'm probably going to block both Burning Trees. I like the option with Goblin Guide. I like the fact that he can give me lands. Alright, the fact that he didn't attack means he's probably not got a pump spell. Basic land, dang. Really could have used any kind of a threat. Well, that's unfortunate. So 6. It's gonna get through for sure. Heartless summoning means 6 now, 6 after. Well, you know what? I can shuffle with Ghost Quarter. Okay, okay. If I can get the Channeler back, gives me 2 blockers. I just gotta hope he doesn't have Burn. Oh no, wait, it's on top, isn't it? Ah, it's on top of Library. Yeah, I'm just dead. Alright. Yay, Burn. It's a bad matchup. It's like you saw, they killed me on turn 3. So it is what it is. It's we'll see how it goes next match.